I moved back to Bloomington for better access to hospitals and good shopping and other entertainment. I found a place on Moores Creek Road. It's kind of a rural place down near Lake Monroe. The place was perfect in many ways. One, it came fully furnished with a separate 2-car garage I could use for storage. It had excellent office space, a living room that was big enough for teaching classes. The wildlife near our place was really abundant. Often beautiful deer would graze and lay down in our large front yard. Also a large, happy groundhog named George. He would lumber up and down the uphill driveway, enjoying the peaceful residence. One day, exactly it was Christmas Day of 2013, I almost had a tragic accident. I was driving home from Christmas visit to my daughter Sarah's, and I was filled with the season's music, and I was using the back route to my house at Moores Creek Road. As I approached the lowland near the lake, I could see there was a jumble of ice in front of me. There was no road barricade, so I figured a car could quickly power over the ice and continue to my close-by home. Boy, was I wrong. My car broke through the ice and began drifting toward the lake. I gunned the engine as water poured into the floorboards, and I aimed at the center route between the bridge railings, and I made it safely across to the other side, about 200 feet. I was thankful to sputter all the way home, crayfish, fish, wet feet, and all. When I was living on Moores Creek Road, I began promoting a fermented foods class. A lady named Doris called several times, and she was going to come to the class, but she was having family issues. Later, I asked Doris, who lived just north of Bloomington, to come to my place on Moores Creek so we could chat. Doris, bless her heart, drove over on Valentine's Day, 2014. Oh, Lordy day. When I spotted her walking through my white arbor up to my walk, I saw a beautiful lady who was about ready to change my life. Doris and I spent several hours talking, and I loved every minute. Every one of my friends who met her really enjoyed her intellect and humor. She had a cute, cozy home off North Kinser near one of my favorite public golf courses, Cascades. Doris and I started going out to lunches and dinners and movies, really enjoying ourselves. August 8th, with my wonderful daughter Sarah sitting in Doris's kitchen, I asked dear Doris to be my wife. And guess what? Now for the wedding plans. All of my family and close friends attended the November ceremony. All in all, we had over 100 people. Doris's daughter Rachel was the maid of honor, and John Sisson, my best man. Seeing John in a tux was worth it all. My best female friend, Arjuna, walked me down the aisle, and my granddaughter, Sabia, was the flower girl. I was very nervous until Sabia laid her hand in mine just before the music started. The beautiful wedding ceremony went very smoothly. It was just a wonderful, wonderful day. As I moved into Doris's home, she did everything possible to make me feel thrilled with the new arrangements. Embracing a relationship based on kindness was more than valuable. I relished in the fact that Doris was so competent and supremely aware of how to repair things. Doris had one mighty fine backyard dominated by a high-end, beautiful playhouse her father had designed and constructed. She also was very aware of ecology, connecting rain barrels to save rainwater. Doris expanded by 7 our multiple raised guard beds. We produced 30 kinds of organic vegetables, bramble fruit, and herbs. adding about 5 vertical towers with herb planters. Doris added amenities that enhanced the backyard, including an attractive fish pond circled in sandstone, complete with water features, decorations, and attractive water plants. We also added a circular fire pit ringed in stone. The backyard became one of our very favorite happy places. Doris had a friend who knew of a litter of poodles that we could visit with. We both were thrilled at the little hypoallergenic purebred toy and mixed cross bundles of happiness. There was a little white gentleman who instantly stole our hearts. So we went home with our new family member named Wookie Doodle. About a year later, we felt Wookie could use a playmate. We saw on Craigslist a post for a young Aussie Doodle, half Australian Shepherd and half Poodle. This new pup also went home with us and ended up being called Mickey Doodle, and he was a great addition to our family. And Doris and I did some traveling to conventions for LifeVantage products. We went to Orlando and also Nashville, Tennessee. A real vacation we took to Florida near Tampa. On the way, we stopped and visited Doris's son, Zach, and wife, Carrie, plus their 2 adorable grandkids, Kai and Mia. Her son and daughter-in-law are both ordained Assembly of God church ministers. The family had recently been in China for 13 years as Christian missionaries. Over time, they plan to be reposted in Austria. A wonderful improvement occurred in my life when dear Doris introduced me to her Christian church home called Sherwood Oaks. I was thrilled to reconnect to what I call progressive Christianity, defined by me as a worship embracing strong caring for others in the community. Also very important to me was an ethnically and racially diverse, multi-generational congregation. I really enjoyed the modern Christian music using band-type instruments for the services. One of my major accomplishments was the crafting and recording of a professional CD called Land and Lore of Brown County. This set of original stories and essays was about Brown County. The recording project could not have been accomplished without the support and assistance of my friend Jeff Foster. We used his recording studio called StringDancer outside of Nashville. Included on the CD were Brown County prehistory, geology, topography, the Indiana Railroad, Lake Monroe, Browning Mountain, and a summary of my class called Visiting Planet Earth. I even added new studio cuts about Brown County critters, unique people and places in Brown County, also the Brown County State Park, and a summary of homes where I lived in Brown County. The CD was dedicated to my 4 wonderful daughters. The cover and back of the CD was printed from a professional photograph from the archives of Jeffrey Thompson. I played the Browning Mountain segment as a guest speaker for the Brown County Rotary Club, along with adding a few highlights from the other CDs as well. Doris and I threw a very wing-ding 5th year anniversary party for family and friends at Cascades Golf Course Clubhouse, the same place where we were married. Over 50 people attended to share pizza, snacks, pies, and soft drinks, and listen to the wonderful music of Frank Jones and Jeff Foster, my musician friends. Over the years, I've lived with sweet Doris just north of Bloomington, Indiana, and continued my intense interest in academic geography, history, feng shui, and organic gardening. All in all, I've come to live almost 80 years. Now I have a soft, smooth landing near the end of my life's adventure, thanks to my support from my huge family of 4 daughters, 23 grandchildren, and 15 great-grandchildren. I am profoundly blessed by the amazing family life I've had established with Doris and our 2 loving poodles, Mickey Doodle and Wookie Doodle. Doris is the most caring, competent lady I've ever met. Her cute home is a joy to live in. There are so many changes she has made to help make our home ergonomic, pleasant, and filled with loving contentment. So that's my life, filled with adventures, ups and downs, tragedies, good times, life lessons. However, all in all, it's been a wonderful ride around the sun for almost 8 decades.